We're learning more about a past robbery by the man the FBI has now dubbed the Route 91 Bandit. Good Monday evening, everyone. Welcome to Western Mass News at 6. I'm Chris Pisano. 30-year-old Taylor Dzizcek was taken into custody last week for allegedly robbing more than a dozen banks across 4 New England states. And Western Mass News reporter Lexi Oliver joining us live in studio with the latest. Lexi.
Chris, we told you that this recent string of 14 robberies along I-91 aren't the first time Taylor Dzizcek has had a run-in with police. In 2006, he was charged with 4 counts of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon and 1 count of armed and masked robbery. He was also arrested and tried for larceny over $250 in January of 2017. And also in 2017, Dzizcek was convicted of robbing the East Hampton Savings Bank in South Hadley in 2015. We're learning more about that case from the man who prosecuted it. Assistant Northwestern District Attorney Matthew Thomas tells Western Mass News that on March 11, 2015, Dzizcek wore a mask and demanded money from the teller. Police say Dzizcek stole nearly $6,000. Thomas tells us an off-duty Holyoke police officer saw Dzizcek run out of the bank.
Based on her training and experience, saw that there was something amiss and followed him, got his car information, and was able to make the in-court identification at the trial based on his eyes. He had distinctive eye color and his these brilliant blue eyes, and she remembered that as she drove past him.
Dzizcek was later taken into custody in Wilbraham, where officials found him looking for a bag of cash that had been lost in a wooded area. Thomas tells us that Dzizcek had robbed the bank to support a drug problem and says it's unfortunate if he's found guilty for these new robbery charges.
These charges are proven to be true, and then that's truly unfortunate. The goal of any successful prosecution is to prevent this kind of behavior, whatever it is, from happening again. So I don't know what we could have done differently with Mr. Dzizcek, and sometimes it's our best efforts are not successful when it comes to the rehabilitation of someone.
Thomas tells us the bank teller that Dzizcek had threatened in 2015 had a very hard time afterward and ultimately left the job. Dzizcek was sentenced to between 3 and 4 years in state prison for that unarmed robbery and later was under probation. Reporting live in studio, Lexi Oliver, Western Mass News.